Hi, I first want to start by just thanking everyone for being here, and of course, the audience for this speech could be taken many different ways. Really, one of my, the CSE director of our school actually was the one that encouraged me to write on this as opposed to the 4 other topics that I had. So to him it was kind of important, as well as to me, because it seemed like this issue encompassed more than what it actually is. So I just want to say I would probably thank like a Board of Education, CSE committee. I would also talk to parents about this, community members. And the issue is actually a bring your own device to school issue. I'm sure many of you have struggled with that in an IEP. My son Parker has autism, and of course he has those issues that come along with it, like executive function issues. We've got communication, writing, dysgraphia, all those issues, but they've never allowed an actual device because they've said, oh, well, he can use a calculator, he can use a spell check. Oh, okay, great. So he has to get up from his test, go to the next room, which is the computer lab, and spell check something, walk back to a room, and write it on a piece of paper. Well, that doesn't help him stick out at all, does it? I think so. So they haven't allowed an iPad because the Wi-Fi capabilities, and that's the stumbling block of most schools, is their Wi-Fi structure. The infrastructure that carries the broadband, all that internet talk. We just can't support every student to have that. So what I have brought up to our CSE director is, he has a cell phone, he has an iPhone, it connects to his iPad, he can take pictures with it, which means that assignment written on the board, he doesn't have to write it down, because I'll guarantee, 1, it doesn't get written down, 2, that notebook never makes it home, which then we have lost homework. Well, as everyone jokes, there's an app for that. There's several apps out there that would help the teachers write in a calendar, be able to send it home to me. So I'm not that parent going, oh, he had 5 pages of homework. Well, gee, let me check the crammed note papers in the bottom of his bag and see which one of those is homework. I'm not going to do it anymore. I want them to use his cell phone. He can use it just like an iPad, and it's helpful. But the bigger issue is, I don't want him to stick out either. He should have an inclusive, non-restrictive environment, and I don't think, I want everyone to have it. I want everyone to use that because I think it's necessary for education today, and it's certainly necessary for jobs and transition into adulthood. And as parents and teachers, we can all be there to support them. So thank you very much, and hopefully you understood what I had to say.